Dave HeavyDSparks is one of the most recognizable names in the world of diesel trucks, YouTube stunts, and larger-than-life giveaways. Born in 1985 in Utah, he turned a teenage obsession with heavy equipment into a multi-million-dollar business empire. An empire built on trucks, merch, and media. But behind the fame lies a financial balancing act, with millions in revenue, equally large expenses, and some very costly lawsuits. Sparks started young, working with construction machinery and studying diesel mechanics. Alongside his high school friend Dave "Diesel Dave" Kiley, plus partners Josh Stewart and Keaton Hoskins, he co-founded several ventures: Sparks Motors, a custom diesel shop; Diesel Power Gear, a merch and sweepstakes powerhouse; and Diesel Sellers, an online classified site. Their antics caught the attention of Discovery, and in 2016, Diesel Brothers premiered. 8 seasons of wild builds, off-road rescues, and over-the-top personalities. Sparks leaned into the role of fearless gearhead, branded himself HeavyDSparks on YouTube, and grew to over 4.4 million subscribers. Diesel Power Gear became the group's cash cow. Court filings revealed more than $65.1 million in gross sales and $59.1 million net sales, with its main revenue stream coming from apparel and monthly sweepstakes. Every $5 spent equals entries into a custom truck giveaway. Assuming a 15% margin, that's $7.5 to $9 million in profit per year. Sparks' one-third stake could bring him $2.5 to $3 million annually. Sparks Motors, the Utah custom shop, generates around $1.9 million a year with slim 10% margins. That's maybe $190,000 in profit, with Sparks' share valued at $100 to $200K. Diesel Sellers adds modest value, about $1 million total, with Sparks holding perhaps $250K worth. Then, there's YouTube. With over 1.1 billion views, Sparks' channel earns primarily through ads. Industry rates suggest $300,000 to $800,000 annually, while the channel itself could be valued at $5 to $15 million if sold. Sponsorships add another $200 to $750K a year, and affiliate links around $75K. Altogether, annual revenues across platforms likely fall between $10 and $20 million, with Sparks' share after costs at $2 to $4 million in typical years. Beyond the businesses, Sparks has built personal wealth through real estate and toys. In 2020, he moved into a massive 8-bedroom home on 2.75 acres, worth about $2 million. Earlier, he led a group that bought Fremont Island in the Great Salt Lake for $900,000 before selling to conservationists. His personal truck and equipment collection is likely worth $1 million, and cash reserves add another $1 million. A conservative tally of assets lands Sparks at $10 to $15 million before liabilities, but liabilities matter, and Sparks has some heavy ones. In 2021, a federal appeals court upheld $760,000 in penalties against Sparks and his companies for tampering with diesel emission systems, violating the Clean Air Act. The ruling also placed them under permanent injunction. Then came a bigger blow. In 2023, Italian fashion giant Diesel S.p.A. won an $11.8 million trademark infringement judgment against Diesel Power Gear. The court based damages on DPG's massive sales figures, tens of millions annually. Paying down this judgment could wipe out profits for years. On top of that, Sparks co-founded Embr Motors, a startup that acquired Nikola's failed Badger electric truck program. Reports suggest Embr paid tens of millions and gave Nikola a 30% stake. Sparks himself received Nikola stock, but the deal spiraled into lawsuits accusing Embr and Sparks of contract breaches and securities violations. The financial outcome is unknown, but risks are high. Running this empire isn't cheap. High-end production pushes his 25-minute YouTube episodes to $75,000 each, or nearly $1 million a year. Add shop facilities at $150 to $200K, truck build costs at $480K annually, plus logistics and crew travel at $200 to $300K. Legal fees easily tack on $200K or more each year. Altogether, annual operating costs run between $1.7 and $2.5 million before extraordinary judgments. So where does that leave Heavy D financially? Conservatively, subtracting liabilities from assets, his net worth sits around $6 to $8 million. In a more optimistic scenario, if Embr succeeds and the YouTube brand holds strong, it could rise toward $15 million. Either way, Sparks has built more than most self-made creators, but his fortune rides on shaky ground.
Sparks' model carries risks at every level regulatory. Diesel mods clash with emissions law. Legal, that $11.8 million judgment looms. Sweepstakes scrutiny. Regulators could target the giveaway model. Platform volatility. YouTube can cut monetization at any time. Image risk. His outlaw persona thrills fans but can scare away sponsors. To survive, Sparks must evolve, whether by leaning into cleaner tech, stabilizing his merch empire, or turning Embr into a viable EV player. HeavyDSparks transformed a Utah diesel shop into a multi-platform empire grossing tens of millions. His story proves how YouTube fame, merch marketing, and reality TV can create real financial muscle, but it also shows the dangers: lawsuits, regulatory crackdowns, and massive overhead costs. At best, HeavyDSparks is worth $15 million. At worst, ongoing liabilities could drag that down to single digits. His future depends on whether he can pivot from diesel outlaw to sustainable business leader. What do you think? Will Heavy D's empire keep rolling, or will the legal smoke finally catch up? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dive stories.
Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpick these videos, which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on all social medias or ask a question in the comments below. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you back tomorrow.